Greetings. I wanted to just share with you some thoughts about the two assignments this week. Our blog, which is going to explore setting, which is really exciting for most of us fiction writers, and certainly it plays a big role in all writing, but in fiction and film, certainly it is often tantamount to capturing the audience. So just a few words about the blog itself. It is asking for a paragraph or two, a page of fiction or a screenplay that demonstrates setting. And then it also asks that you have a reflective section. And these reflective questions really take a little work in terms of you need to expand a little bit in order to meet the criteria. Let's look just for one quick moment at the blog rubric. And it always says to you make your work memorable, make it clear, make it unique. And each week the blog, it talks about proficient criteria demonstrates keen insight, how the tools are used. And we're talking about setting. We really want to see that you have a strong knowledge and ability to portray a scene, whether it is a backyard setting with in an idyllic place with a swing on a tree and children playing, or it is a dock in a deserted town out in the middle of an ocean with the rickety boards, splashing waves, and gloomy clouds. You really, it's not just adjectives, but you really want to be able to paint that picture. And then when we talk about the reflection, again, the question asks that why did you choose this form you used? Well, why did I choose fiction? I'm comfortable with fiction, but we want to expand on that, right? Give us some examples. What is it that you can do with setting in fiction that you can't do in poetry, perhaps? And in what ways does your choice appeal to your personal style? And I know some of these questions may seem repetitive because and in some ways they are. You've answered these similar questions, but it's a creative writing course. Just flow a little bit. Give us a little background. In the second part of this, we're having a journal, just thinking about form. What writing track have you chosen? Why did you choose it over others? Honestly, these seem very similar to what you are answering in the blog in terms of why did you choose this for this assignment and how does it reflect your personal interests and style. Free flow with this. When we talk about form, if we talk about fiction, if we talk about poetry, and that's what you're planning to do, tell us why. Give us some real insight into what led you into that track. And, maybe you might want to share an example of something that's inspired you or that is reflective of what you do. So in the journal, again, it asks for 2 to 3 paragraphs. Really, when I see just one paragraph on a page or 8 sentences, I'm just not sure it's going to get it. Now, having said that, brevity and being able to capture ideas concisely is a great skill. And sometimes it does get it, but it does ask for 2 to 3 paragraphs. It thoroughly addresses the journal and demonstrates a keen insight. What is keen insight? It's giving us perspective. How do you do that? Remember the rhetorical modes. You can compare and contrast, define it, describe it. Tell us a little story about it. Give us a narrative, classify it. All of those modes, those writing devices can help expand your ideas. And then again, the reflection, insightful conclusions. Why are you here as a writer today? Okay. And you're going to ask these questions repeatedly. So don't get frustrated. It's just a time to reflect and relax. So I don't always jump in and share with the rubrics. Often on Wednesdays, I like to just kind of talk ad hoc, but I thought I'd just give you a little insight into what I look for. And I want to remind you that I'm here to help you, that I have seen some incredible stuff, some really talented writers in this class. So I encourage you, if you are concerned, if you're not sure about something, contact me. I'll try and help you the best of my ability. And let's have a great end of the week. Take care.